I'm Sharon, and now we're at kitchen. So today my topic is concerned about kitchen. My topic is how to make soy sauce noodles. And soy sauce is a very common flavor in Taiwan and other Asian countries. And in the past times, the poor family, they will use soy sauce, pig oil, and rice, mix them together and make a dish. And so your parents or your grandparents, they have ate that kind of dish. And today I want to teach you how to make a simple but delicious soy sauce noodles. So first of all, I want to introduce the ingredients. The first ingredient is soy sauce and oil, also noodles. And some salt can make your noodles more delicious. And pickles in your refrigerator is in my refrigerator. So our process will depart to 3 parts. And the first part is to cook noodles. And the second part is to make sauce. And the last part is to mix the noodles and sauce together. So now we're going to the first part. We have to cook noodles. So let's start. Good noodles also has its wisdom, I would like to say that. So it's not very simple to cook noodles. And you put noodles like this, and let that all sink into the boiling water. And use your chopsticks to stir it. And this is very important because you stir it and the noodles will separate and every part of the noodles can be cooked to touch the hot water. So let's just let the water to boil then. Okay. So just wait about 30 seconds. The water is totally boiled and you just keep stirring it. And when you cook the noodles, during this time, you have to add some cold waters. And this is very important when you cook noodles because the cold water will let the noodles cook again and every part of the noodles can be cooked. So let's add cold water in it. And we just wait for it to boil again. Okay. Now we can start to make our sauce. And this oil is tea oil. It's not very common in other places. But if you don't have tea oil, you can use olive oil or salad oil. And you also can choose oil has the special fragrance that will make your noodles have more flavor. And first of all, we can add just 1 spoon oil. 1 spoon of your oil. Okay. We don't need too much oil because the function of the oil is just to let the noodles won't stick together. And we also add soy sauce. And soy sauce, you can put just 1 spoon. And if you like a strong flavor, you can add more, about 1.5 spoon. Okay. And I also will put a little bit salt, just a little. Okay. And then mix the oil and soy sauce together. So after, this is the second part to make a sauce. And our noodles is totally ready. So we can scoop up the noodles into the sauce. And this is the third part to mix the noodles and sauce together. It is very important when you mix them together, you have to during the noodles is very hot, so the noodles and the sauce will mix perfectly. If the noodles is not hot enough, maybe the sauce and the noodles won't blend perfectly together. So it is very important. Okay. And then we start to mix them. And I think this kind of color is really beautiful. Okay. So a simple but delicious dish is finished. Oh, it's not finished yet. You can put some pickles in your refrigerator to put it on your noodles, and you will eat more happier, I think. You can choose the pickles you like. For example, the spicy cabbage, like that. So put some pickles on your noodles. And the delicious meal is finished. And there are some tips I want to tell you. The first is you have to add cold water during you boil the noodle, you cook the noodles, because it will let the noodles totally cook yes. So the second tip is you have to mix the noodles and the sauce together when noodles is hot, so they will blend perfectly together. And the third tip is very simple, is to add something you like on the noodles. So it is very simple, right? So in conclusion, I want to remind you 3 parts, the steps. The first part is cook the noodles. And the second part, make sauce. And the sauce, you can use any kind of ingredients that you have in your home. And the third part is just to mix them together. And I hope you have learned how to make soy sauce noodles. You can make one for yourself or for your parents. Thank you.